Hey there, Leo. How are you this morning? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for the 27th, 28th, and 29th, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of June. So June 27th, 28th, 29th. Okay. We're going to do it the way we always do. I will call out all 12 signs. When I call out a sign, whoever comes to your mind first, that's who we're talking about. We'll pull 2 cards for each of the 12 signs to give you some sort of an overview of the current dynamic between you and the person that came to your mind when I called the sign out. Okay? At the bottom, we'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This is to give you some insight as to what might be coming towards you this weekend. The hope here is to make it easier for you to navigate your way through the weekend. Alrighty? That's what it's all about tonight. Okay, let's see. Or this morning, sorry. This one's for my Leos. Okay. Oops, give me all the cards. All right. From the top. If you're a Leo currently dealing with an Aries, I've got the King of Swords and the Lovers. So this Aries is viewing you as being in your masculine. They see you as being the King of Swords. So you're somebody very logical, very analytical, very intelligent, somebody who's trying to deal with life, not so much coming from a space of emotion, okay? Trying to say that you're trying to do it more from your head, not your heart. With the Lovers here, it seems to have caused a huge amount of confusion, though, in a situation in love. I don't know that I feel like this love situation is with this Aries, though. I feel like this is somebody that is important to you, but I don't feel like this is necessarily a romantic relationship. I think this is somebody who's watching this transpire in your life. Okay? All right. If you are a Leo dealing with the Taurus, I have the 4 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So this Taurus feels as though you have been through something quite serious here lately. For some of you, this was with the Taurus. That's how it feels. For some of you, this was a friendship. For others of you, this was more of a relationship deal. Whatever it was, you ended up being quite wounded, and at this point, you're trying to rest and recover from the situation. That's what I have on that one. If you are a Leo dealing with the Gemini, I have the Empress and the Tower. So this Gemini is viewing you as the Empress. So they're seeing you in your feminine with the queen of the crop, right? I mean, you're the ultimate as far as that goes. You're the person that can nurture anything to be the best that it's ever going to be if that's what you choose to do. However, this Gemini is viewing you as somebody who has just gone through some sort of a pretty significant tower. And it does feel like this somehow was attached to the Gemini. I don't know. Because I feel like sorrow here. I don't know. If you are a Leo dealing with the Cancer, I have the Knight of Swords and the Hangman. So the Cancer is viewing you as somebody who would love to get to the bottom of a situation. You are puzzled by something. You can't quite figure something out. But you're stuck right now. You're stuck in that phase of whatever this situation is. Like you're stagnant. You're not allowing yourself to move forward until you can get to the bottom of something. Possibly it does involve this Cancer, although I don't know how directly. If you are a Leo dealing with another Leo, or possibly sending yourself a message, I have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups. So if you're sending yourself a message, to be honest with you, I feel as though it is, you're trying to tell yourself to grow up in some respects. I know that sounds very harsh, but that's what I get here. That's what I'm hearing in my head. I do believe that you are presenting here as the Queen of Swords. So you are, just like when you were in the King of Swords, really, you're trying to look at everything from a very intellectual point of view. You're trying to see things very logically. You're trying to keep emotion at bay right now. So the Page of Cups being here to you feels foolish. It feels, I don't know, immature, foolish, unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? So I think you're trying to tell yourself, pull it together. That's what I'm sensing there. If you are a Leo dealing with the Virgo, I have the 6 of Swords and the Fool card. This Virgo is viewing you as somebody who has decided to take a leap of faith in another direction to try to get your life back together. I don't feel like this is romantic at all, but this does feel like somebody who's known you a long time and somebody who is hoping for the best for you, okay? If you are a Leo dealing with a Libra, I have the 7 of Swords and the High Priestess. This Libra is viewing you as somebody who has a ton of secrets. They're viewing you as somebody who cannot be trusted for some reason. So obviously something has transpired between the two of you to make them feel that way. This relationship right here has seen better days, okay? If you are a Leo dealing with the Scorpio, I have the Six of Wands and the Page of Swords. The Scorpio is seeing you as somebody who could possibly be in the public's eye or somebody who's getting a lot of recognition right now. They feel as though you are also on a quest for some sort of truth or clarity in your life right this minute. This feels like it could be familial to me. I don't know, like maybe this is a family member, because it feels like somebody who's known you a very long time and has watched you get to the point you're at right now. If you are a Leo dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Swords. At one time, this Sagittarius viewed you quite possibly as wish fulfillment to them. At this point, there is nothing but heartbreak between the two of you, it would appear. I am not sure who's at fault here, but definitely something has happened that has caused there to be a lot of sorrow, okay? If you are a Leo dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Five of Pentacles and the Moon card. This Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who also has secrets. And those secrets have now left you out in the cold as far as this Capricorn is concerned. They're done. That's what it feels like. If you are a Leo dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Five of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. The Aquarius is saying that because of juggling, you've been left out in the cold. If you are a Leo dealing with a Pisces, I have the Sun card and the King of Cups. So as far as this Pisces is concerned, you're it. You know, you make them very, very happy. They view you as somebody who could make them emotionally secure or make emotional chaos in their life. Either way, they've given you the power to do that, okay? Because they've invested everything in you, is how it feels. All right, for Friday, what you got? You've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Well, from what we see up here, it's obvious you've had a little bit of an issue here with juggling or with giving to more than one situation. It looks as though on Friday you are continuing that forward in some way, and you're trying to decide or come to a conclusion as far as what is it you truly want to invest in going forward. That's what I got. Saturday, I've got the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're having a very hard time making some sort of a major decision as far as which option it is that you really want to take forward into your future, it looks like. Okay, Sunday, you've got the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups. It looks like by Sunday, though, you have made up your mind on which one is truly your divine union, and you are headed towards your happily ever after, or your emotional fulfillment. So it has a happy ending. It looks like it's been quite treacherous getting to this point for you, maybe in the last week or so, but the weekend looks like it's time to make a decision. That's what I see. All right, that is what I have for you tonight, Leo. I will be back Sunday with the weekly readings. I'm here every morning with the energy check-ins, and that's it. Anybody needs a private reading, just send me a message. I'll get you the details. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, it is a scam. Please don't get scammed, okay? All right, y'all. You take care. Thanks a lot.